see if it can work. Like that. Okay, it looks fine here, I think. Okay. Okay, that ain't gonna work, it seems. Now, maybe it's going to be a bit better. The quality isn't that great. Okay, but looks better now, and I think Twitch works. 60p. What the hell? Okay. Seems way better now. Okay, so yeah. Hello everyone. This is Sato, and let me show you this lovely game. Just give me a second so I can.
Sound muted.
TeamSpeak and enable the chat. Okay, there we go. Just make a couple of advertisements first, because it seems like nobody's watching except for Thunder. Hello Thunder, nice to see you here. Okay, so don't have a lot of guys yet, so I'll probably introduce the teams again, but we see who's in the team. First team, Mickey, Esman, Yen, and Lucky. The second team has Mr. Fu, Kongen, Simke, and Regis.
Channel switched. Channel switched. Channel switched. Channel switched.
Satotchich. Yo. Traitor, right? Crap, I didn't want to click this. Anyway, I know there's not a lot of stuff happening here, so let me show you base of Yen for a bit longer while. I think Facebook fans deserve a notification about the stream as well. So before I continue, let me just quickly post something. Okay. So we're here, and hopefully there will be more than 3 viewers. Anyway, it's already 14 minutes. Sorry for the washing machine sounds from the background. Anyway, there's like 40 minutes to the game. 16. Sorry, 16. Let's start with Mr. Fu. As always, we expect him to make a really small and really efficient base with a lot of army on peacetime and probably a bit less afterwards. What can I say? Nice separation of the woodcutters, pretty lovely, and you can see where he's gonna build the other half of his small city. Yeah, it's pretty obvious what's gonna happen here. So let's take a look at Blackie now. Yeah, just like Fu separated his woodcutters from the rest of the city. Slightly worse placement of the farms on the first look perhaps, but I don't think it's a big deal. What else? Pretty nice way of going to the gold mountain, I gotta say. Overall, I think it's a pretty nice log, although the wood production is a bit far, perhaps. The forests, I mean, are a bit far. Next to Black Pearl, we've got Esman. I gotta say, this is a pretty high level game. The bottom team, well, if you don't wait a second, the top team. Actually, both teams are pretty good. The bottom team is a bit more even, because you can't really say we've got any bad players there. And I believe that the top team is at disadvantage. I'm a bit worried about Simke, I gotta be blunt about this, and well, we'll see if I should be worried. I can't really say I remember how he plays these days. I think I played some game with him and he wasn't that good, so that's how I base my expectations on that. But I'm hoping that he's gonna do a good job, because his team really needs that. They're playing against a really nice team. Esman and Black Pearl in one team. Obviously on the top we've got Kung and Regis and Mr. Fu, which is also pretty nice, but then you can't forget about Mickey and Tien. And I think they can spam pretty well. I'd probably put Mickey at advantage over Yen here, but I think it depends on the game. Seems like Yen has a bit of a traffic jam, probably because of the stone. What else? Yeah, it seems like on all the locations so far, at least, it's pretty obvious where to put the woodcutters, or maybe the players are just very good at the management of the city. Yeah, you can also see here, even with if there's some trees planted here, which was probably not planned. It still doesn't seem like a bad wood management. Everything on the top, I mean bottom left. Yeah, I'm really bad at directions today. The found it right, but I gotta say that this is a bit too wide when you compare it to the other bases like Blackie or Kungen. Esman. Then this seems like very wide, but is it necessary? Yeah, the problem here is that you gotta make the call on the left side, but I'll probably do it in a bit different way. I don't know where are the trees here, and he probably had to go there. Yeah, so that explains the strange layout, but then you can also see how ridiculous is this road here and this this bottleneck here is pretty bad. I think I see he's trying to work around it here, but yeah, it's still not too late. I mean, and there's this shortcut as well, might help a little bit. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I think it's a good time to take a look at how Iron and farms look like for all the players. So let's start with the left side. 2 farms for Mr. Fu. Some wood problems, it seems. Ooh, somebody seems to have forgotten his second sawmill. Alright. Yep. This seems pretty bad, and honestly, I didn't expect Fu to make such a bad mistake. He can recover, but I have no idea why he's not doing it. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is pretty late. His farms are gonna be like unnecessarily late because he didn't place the sawmill early enough, and this is like a waste. You know, it's an obvious mistake. There's like no way he planned to do this. Sorry. So yeah, it's a bit bad. But yeah, I was about to look at all the bases. I just got a bit surprised at what was happening in the first base. Anyway, we've got 2 farms here and well, some kind of iron production, kind of running, but he'll have a massive slowdown right now, most likely. At least 5 minutes of a slowdown for building everything here. That's what I'd say about it. 3 farms for Mickey and 2 iron mines. I believe it's pretty nice for now. Yen's got a lot of stone in the storehouse, but apart from that, making the second iron mine, and yeah, it's a bit worse than Mickey, but it's still cool. Especially, okay, this is gonna be a really sleepy one. Especially that she's got iron smithy, which is something that Mickey didn't build yet. So it's kind of fun. There's 89% of alcohol in Blackfel's today nickname, and second iron mine just being built right now. No iron smithy yet. Reggie's only one mine. It's pretty far away from his base though. And then you have Esman, who already has not only 3 iron mines but also an iron smithy and 4 farms. I didn't take a look at farms. Regis has 4, Blackie has 4, and the piggy. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Piggy here as well. Okay, so that's the end of the bottom team. Simke, 3 farms, 1 piggy. That's not bad. Somehow, okay, he's got 1 iron mine and already has the weapon smithy. Okay, this is interesting. And an armor smithy. I mean, I don't know if this is the right order of making the buildings, but it's certainly I think it's pretty impressive speed of how he's building. Although I think I wouldn't make the weapon smithy and armor smithy so early. I'd rather focus on making the extra iron mines as fast as possible and perhaps a bit more coal. Okay, coal is actually fine for now, but he's kind of rushing to make these weapons, but he's not trying to get more iron like early enough. So I think this might have been a mistake, even if there's nothing wrong with his timings, I guess. But we'll see. Maybe he's gonna be like insanely fast with this iron somehow. Yeah, so far it looks better than I expected for sure. So it's pretty nice. And we've got Kungen, also with 3 iron mines. I'm a bit slow, so perhaps this is becoming normal. No, not yet, definitely not here. Yeah, but Reg is already, yeah, so I can't say if this was like better than Esman, probably not, because he already is finishing his smithies, so yeah. Yeah, but Kungen is not that far away with his iron, and he doesn't seem to have a lot of wood, right? Yeah. What happened with his wood? It's like he made 4 woodcutters only. Perhaps destroyed one. No, I can't. I can't notice at least. Okay. Sorry about the yawning. Let's just say it was a long day, even if that's not necessarily true yet. Okay. Anyway, like I said, I'm putting my money so far for the bottom team, especially that there seem to be some problems with Mr. Fu's base. Yeah, you can see he's focusing on the iron now, although his farms they should have been built way faster. Still, you can see that doesn't seem to discourage him, and this base doesn't look too bad. Although I gotta say that, yeah, just look at Regis. Yeah, Regis was the best example, but also here in the bottom cities, farms looking definitely better. And yeah, I bet Mr. Fu is gonna have like a bit worse city than he imagined, especially when it comes to the leather jackets or corn in general. I don't remember if he makes horses these days. I think so, but not sure. So maybe he's just gonna make the stables a bit later or something to compensate a bit. We're just gonna trade. We'll see. Anyway, Thunder's asking about the early meal. Can't really say if that's early. Kind of looks so, though. Thanks to that tree, I can't really see what's happening inside the building here. To give you even a bit of judgment, but yeah, I think it's possible. Well, I mean, by early, you probably mean the fact that we even see it right now, because it's like not even like 32nd minute of the game. So yeah, that's pretty early and interesting. I don't think that's a popular tactic these days. So maybe he's going for a small ladder amount and 2 stables or something like this. That's unlikely. Yeah, that's very unlikely. Especially that he doesn't have a lot of farms for now. Only 4 working ones, and swine farm is already being prepared. Damn it. Okay, I think it's time for something with coffee. Maybe not a coffee, but be right back. Trying to avoid product placement. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, hopefully that helps. Definitely does. kind of tastes like it was without sugar. It doesn't look like. Anyway, let's take a look at Simke's base. I have a good feeling about this base actually. But let me see. Like the easiest way to judge how he's doing will probably be to take a look at how the swine farm. Swine farm is working pretty nicely, and there's about like okay, 10, 20, 25, 27 produced. Let's compare it to Esman, for example. 1, 2. Let's just say that it looks very good for Simke. Okay, I apologize for complaining about him before. But you know, it's the kind of mistake that streamers love to make. So yeah, it seems like he's going strong, and that's really nice. That's really nice to see. I really hope I'm not going to finally notice what's wrong, because I'm kind of trying. But yeah, it looks like looks like a really good game is coming from Simke. Perhaps to compensate for a bit of problems in Fuzz base, we'll see. I wonder what kind of army he's going for. Can't really see yet. 5 farms. This is kind of fine for now, I think. Yeah, I mean, look at that. I think Iron is going better for him than for Kunga, for example. You have to consider the distance, although yeah, it's a bit shorter. Yeah, I mean, also, yeah, this lock is pretty nice. See, because when you're going towards the gold, assuming you get the one on the right side, that is, and you kind of have to, because you've got the coal there as well. You're like going here for free, so you can just make the first iron mine without paying attention to the right side too much. Just when going towards the gold mine. So you've got kind of a guarantee that it's gonna be early. Yeah. But yeah, this is pretty nice. Still 20 minutes. We'll see how it goes. Well, he definitely needs to make the barracks. I'll unlock for a little bit, maybe. He would be kind of fine, I think, especially that he's got a bit less iron than he wants right now. Maybe not. Not necessarily, maybe. How many? He's got already 3 iron makers. 1 here and 2 here. Okay, yeah. I'm really blind, sorry. Yeah. Still, with 20 minutes, it's gonna be like, I don't know, 30 iron maybe. Hard to count, because he's making a bit of a different army combo than I would usually go for. Mostly expos and 10 here, 10 here. Okay, so it's gonna change in a while. Yeah, I'm not gonna count, sorry. But I think 40 troops, something like this. 40 iron troops, that's what he wants to have. Stables here. Yeah, okay, it's probably enough time in Simke's base, but I'm just really curious. It looks pretty nice for now. So let's take a look at his teammates. Massive fans from Regis, sorry. Should have not forgotten how to speak Polish. Okay, but this is a bit full. Waiting for these 2 buildings here. No barracks yet. Almost done though. I mean, yeah, this is nice. A lot of iron ore in the storehouse. makes me curious to see if Asman is doing the same. Yep. Yeah, it seems like more and more good players are going for the tactic. Although it doesn't always work, as you can see. Probably a bit low on serves from Blackie. Right? Right, yeah. Well, this shortcut is kinda needed there too. At least to make the base look nice. Hello, Serve 8888. I call you Serve, if you don't mind. Without the 8s. Any problems here? How many zombies does he have? 4, that's nice. Doesn't seem like he's waiting for anything. Yeah, can't really wait for Blackie to fail. I mean, it doesn't make much sense to do that. Let's take a look at the end's base. A lot of stone. Begs, just begging to try to make some kind of trade. You can see there's a nice spot for the marketplace here. Trying to judge what we see here, but they're bringing stuff to the barracks, so it's kind of hard to compare. Let's compare it Simka maybe? He's got the same problem right now, so I can't really say. Okay, that's a bad moment to figure out how much she's got. But she's going with the pikes. What's the time? Yeah, the iron doesn't seem too bad. Like, it shouldn't be too hard to make like 40 iron units. About the leather, something tells me it's a bit late, but I'm not sure. Okay, should be fine, definitely. Not a lot of farms though, only 4 farms, which means she probably has to. Yep, she's got to make the mill and additional farms to be able to survive right now. Pretty small base, I gotta say. I mean, it can't be really small because of these mountains, but it seems like she didn't try to, you know, artificially make it, the base bigger to build something on the top, which is a nice thing. I just wish this wasn't looking like that. Maybe a road here would be nice, although there's not a lot of resources being brought here, so perhaps it's not a big deal. But yeah, you can see the main weight of the base is on the right side here, and you can't really get a better spot for the iron stuff, so it's kind of scattered all over the place here. Maybe should have been done here, for example, or something, but it kind of works around the mountain as well. No, it just doesn't look pleasing to the eye, you know. But I think she's gonna be fine. Anyway, that's enough of the bottom team. I'll go back to Mickey before the quiz time for sure. Let's see Mr. Fu. 20 troops, a bit better than Yen it seems, with the iron. But I think it's really weak ladder compared to Yen, at least. It's a bit less stuff. And I don't really expect it to be great. Doesn't seem like we've got a lot of viewers today. Should definitely pick a day for streaming. Just too lazy to do that. But perhaps Fridays are nice. Maybe Saturdays as well. I'll try to think about it. Maybe I'll start with Saturdays only. Okay. with recruits, I guess. Okay. We've been here before. Gotta say, this iron could look a bit better. I think he's gonna have like 25 or something. Ah, but he has 3 armor smithies. That's not bad. Does he have a second weapon smithy though? He's making one somewhere? Here? Here. Yeah. About goddamn time, I'd say. But he probably needs 4 iron smithies as well, given yeah, given the fact that he's got a lot of stuff here. Not a lot of serfs, maybe, because it seems kind of lagging inside the iron mines, but he should have enough in iron smithies. But this one's kind of, I don't know. Seems like these miners here are slacking. I don't think he's gonna have 30 iron troops unless he makes a few more pikes, that is. One crossbow, interesting kind of setup. I don't really see what's going on here. Let's go back to Simke, because I was really curious to see what he got installed. Seems like, yeah, it looks like he can easily make about 40 iron troops, but what about the leather? Leather looks pretty nice as well. He already produced leather for like 22 armods, like just counting what I see here. Actually 26. Actually 30. Okay, math is really hard. Damn it. 33. Yeah, 34 actually. Yeah. So, well, this is pretty nice. I think he can like easily make if his farms don't collapse. That is, he can easily make like 50 leather and 40 iron. This is like really good. Okay, I'm like really surprised and very positively. That doesn't happen a lot in Knights of Chess community. When I make a stream and I'm like positively surprised by someone's performance. So it's always really nice to see this. Great job, Simke. Hoping that there's gonna be enough recruits here, because that would be a real waste. There's only 10 minutes and only one school. Ah, that might be it. Oh, there are 2 schools, sorry. Yeah, oh, okay. Then he's gonna be fine. Yeah, this is really nice. Although, when you compare with Kungan, it's similar, actually. A bit less from Kungan, actually, I'd say. I mean, I'd have to count all of this, and it's kind of hard to count, you know. 40, 70, kind of, and we've got like 43, 56. Yeah, about 60. Yeah, so definitely Simke's iron is way better right now than Kungan. Can you imagine? Obviously, locations are a bit different, but still, pretty impressive. So let's take a look at the other team. Okay, speaking of pretty impressive things, business as usual in Espan's base. Already about 30 iron suits, as I usually call them. He could make like 40 iron, if not for the fact that he doesn't have a lot of swords. So I think 35 is more like what we can expect. The problem is that seems like his metallurgist guys are kind of unlucky, trying to eat. Okay, this one was a bit luckier. Yeah, this one's got a really long road. Or maybe this one? This one, yeah. So he's probably gonna go outside right away. Yup. And unlucky again. Okay, let's remember to go back here in a while. Still, this is pretty impressive army. Already a lot of leather armors produced. It's always a pleasure to see his base. You can't really see any skins underproduced, although you can see a nice road missing here. Yeah, I found a mistake in Esmond's base. Everyone cheated. Okay, this is an interesting spot for an iron mountain. Gotta praise the map maker. Shout out to Hadi. I don't think this map is played too often. I don't remember why. I think it had something to do with Battlefield, but I'm not sure. It's like pretty annoying to defend the these bases, maybe. We'll see. Anyway, I promised to take a look before peacetime at Mickey's base, and it seems like okay, kind of lacking on some weapons. I think of it wasn't, yeah, similar problem for Esmond though. Like, if it's like 4 minutes until peacetime, then perhaps I should revisit my opinion on some of the bases here, but okay, let me see. Okay, so Mickey still needs like 20 more weapons, but maybe a bit less. But overall it's not that bad. Similar to Esmond, I think. When it comes to iron production, a bit worse, but not by far. Yeah, like a bit worse than Esmond, but still pretty nice. Mr. Fu, it's always a nightmare to count his army. I mean, so many numbers. Come on. Long time, Harry. Speaking of the David, I didn't even take a look at the chat. I didn't know that you're here. If you say so, then yeah, well, maybe this map needs a rework. I mean, there's some spots that look kind of flat, like here, maybe. Mountains are not that bad. I mean, they kind of remind me of my style. A bit better than that, but kind of could be better, you know what I mean. This is pretty interesting though. Like, I don't like the way it's like very... It doesn't make an effort to look like a mountain, but like someone made a straight line here, like desperately needs like something like this towards the right side. So I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty nice. You can do this. Wouldn't even think of trying to manipulate the tiles in Knights and Merchants like that. This is pretty ingenious as well. Yeah. Although there's something utterly stupid in the way that the water is kind of flowing both towards the top and bottom from here. But I guess it's not the right moment to talk about it, because there's like 1.5 minutes till the peacetime, so let's make a really quick roundup of all the bases. So yeah, Mr. Fu, 30 iron troops, a bit lacking on the armors. Really shitty leather production, I gotta say. That's a big disappointment for me. A bit of a problem with wood earlier. Regis, 14 horses. Oh lord. And quite nice iron and really nice leather, if not for the fact that he's kind of lacking on the weapons number. Going almost like 30-30 for Mickey here, but a bit lacking of on weapons as well. 6 horses, not too bad. Yen, not too bad. Although really lacking on the swords. This is a pretty big bummer. Not a lot of horses. Leather is okay. Let's go here maybe. 20 seconds. Okay, a bit faster. Simke. Looks pretty nice. 44, yeah, enough weapons. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty massive, although a bit short on the recruits. This is pretty nice as well, and I'm a bit too slow. Damn it. Would be so nice if I could just move around. I can, okay, so I can quickly, yeah, I can cheat now. So yeah, Black Pearl has 6 horses. Not too bad leather. This is pretty nice. Nice recruits and nice iron. Pretty nice game from Blackie. Esman almost on par, although a bit lacking with the weapons, but I think it's not a big deal. Something that he can keep up with in a second. Kungen, nothing special. Really? What the hell is this? I don't remember seeing Kungen have 16 bows in a lifetime. This is pretty bad. The iron is like meh as well. So I don't know what happened here. It's like at this point I think it's not Kungen. But we've got another Kungen here. Seems like Simka is carrying his team today. I mean, that's not a lot of jackets, but it's pretty impressive to see the number of wooden weapons especially, and the iron is pretty nice. Yeah, it's like not really nice to see this. Anyway, seems like somebody trying to steal my spot. Let's hide this password, which already everyone knows, I guess. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know who took my spot. Okay, who are we lacking here? No Blackie. Ah, for fuck's sake. Anyway, about the chances of the teams here, I don't know. We've got pretty nice performance from Simka today, which is like I'm pointing out for the entire game. It's a surprise for me, but a very welcome one. What is a bit worse of a surprise is the performance of Mr. Fu and Kungen in the top team. I really didn't expect this to happen. So it kind of fulfills my expectations from before that the top team is probably going to be worse. Although I didn't expect that Simka will be carrying them and Fu with Kunga will be a bit lacking with their weapons. All the bottom needs to do right now is probably just to rush them or something. And I know that Esman really likes to attack right away. So I'm a bit afraid for the top team. Although on the other hand, Mr. Fu and Kungen and Regis, definitely good fighters. And if anyone knows how to stall the enemy and not make them attack too early, then it's probably them. Where the hell is Black Pearl, by the way? Okay. There he is. Okay, everyone's ready? Ah. Still waiting for full. Just hope it's not gonna be a short game, although kind of looks like one. I'm also pretty interested to see how Simka will fight, as like I said, I'm not really too familiar with his style. Although, yes, Thunder. Speaking about the new beta and the mute function, there is indeed such a function in the new beta. It's a pretty nice thing to have. And speaking about muting people, seems like Simka is not on TeamSpeak, so it's a bit of a bummer. I would really like to see the top team at the top form, and without one player with them listening, it's probably gonna be a bit harder to do that. Okay, let's see the scouting. That's not what I wanted to click. Okay. Yep, this horse is going to die. And almost this one. Oh, they still got a chance. And now he should catch. Ah, come on, Mickey. Almost there. Anyway, let's switch to top team vision. So far everyone is on the campy side of Night's Matches gameplay. I'll try to stand here if I was Simka. Probably not a big deal. Although, maybe it's a bit inviting. You know, if Blackie goes here, he's like a complete idiot. Or very, what's the word? Very confident of himself, or whatever was the word, yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, it seems like S is very sure of his army, and he's going in here. And Blackie is following, and the top team is a bit... Yeah, I mean, full notice, but Regis doesn't seem like he did. This is pretty bad. It's like Kunken massively screwed up his army and they immediately saw this? Maybe? Sorry. That seems like Simka trying to get a position there, but doesn't really look too good. Okay, I think it's already GG looking at what happens here, but I should probably go like around this and just wait for them. It's not the worst position, but I'd say it's pretty bad when you have numbers like this. They should probably just gather around and wait for them. Yeah, I mean it's always a possibility, Thunder, but like I said in the, if it was any other team and player than Esman, I'd say yeah, most likely. But Esman does this shit every single game. Like he's trying to push right away, and he's very aggressive. So this doesn't surprise me even a little bit. And I don't think this time it was stream sniping. They just don't need it. That's his playstyle. Yeah, which is kind of lucky, because otherwise I would probably be like a bit sad about what's happening. Anyway, as you probably noticed, we've got some fight on the left, but not all of the troops are fighting, which is probably a good idea for the left, for the top team. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, Yen and Mickey are extremely slow, and this may be the chance of the top side. Yeah, Regis is here, and they're kind of shooting with 3 players versus 2 here. Pretty bad from the left side of the bottom team, from Yen and Mickey, to be so slow. Now Mickey tries to attack Fu on the left. This is probably a good idea, and Yen is standing here. This is probably a worse... I don't know, she can try to attack Regis actually, but it has to be coordinated with Mickey. Like, attacking here and there could be a really nice idea if they do it right. There's a lot of dancing on the right side as well. And... yeah, camping, just like I said, camping around this area is like the best thing they can do. Of course, you know, there's the city of Kungan, which is kind of suffering. Now they're trying to fight here. Well, it's really begging to just get some horses here, but it's not gonna happen. Yeah, some horses actually arrived here, but obviously from the bottom team. Looks really good for the top, actually. Seems like S and Black Pearl went in a bit too hard. I think it's might be mainly the... I mean, it's hard to put blame, because I don't know what communication looked like in their team, but Yen and Mickey were very slow, or Black and S were like too fast. Definitely miscommunication on the bottom side, and seems like they're losing massively here now. Whoa, look at the amount of melee from the top. It's really rewarding to see that Simka is a monster. And I felt it's like totally imbalanced. Simka can't play like these other players. Come on, and look what's happening. I mean, the bottom didn't make it hard for them. I know that, but yeah. Yeah, so like I said, some miscommunication. The bottom team makes them lose massively. Although, well, they still got a chance, but maybe they don't. It's like 1 player versus the rest here. Kinda. 3 players on the right, still got some troops left, but it's not too great. It's a real shame that Mickey didn't try to attack Fu, by the way, because perhaps maybe he could get some advantage, at least on the left. If this was dead, for example, then this wouldn't be that much of a problem, maybe. Depending on how many troops from Mickey would that cost him, obviously. Now let's see how the bottom team can camp. Yeah, well, it doesn't seem like the bottom has any chance. The right side already lost. The left seems a bit better for now, but not for long, I guess. They could have tried to defend like here, maybe from two sides somehow, but it's really hard. They just don't have enough troops. Seems like Mickey wants to attack full just to have a nice fight. It seems like these two guys didn't really fight too much today here, and well, Fu is still kind of waiting, although there's a catch now. Okay, I mean, the slaughter on the bottom is not really interesting, so let's try to feast our eyes with this fight here. Even's really short and Regis is kinda helping, but you can already see that Fu would win this like without much problem. He really nicely surrounded with everything. Let me point out how he used militia on the left top, where the bowmen were not really shooting too much, which is a really good thing, you know, because militia is really weak, but it's mainly because it's really weak against bowmen. So if we have some nice numbers of militia on the side where there's not as much shooting as in the front, and it can be pretty nice. You can see that he won here. Do they go for a save? I think they don't, but I can't be really sure, so we'll try to take a look if there's a lobby in a while, but let's take a look at the numbers first. Mr. Fu, Kungen, yeah, I mean, Regis and Simke and Esman and Blackie on the other side, the best spammers. Who would have thought? Kungen the worst. Bear with me. This is a game where Kungen has the least amount of troops produced. Let me say that again. Kungen, least amount of troops. Gotta make a screenshot and hang it on a wall, perhaps. Yeah, I'm screenshotting this shit. I forgot how to do this actually. Okay. Probably this one is what I wanted to use. Yeah, I can't believe this. But I'm guessing his lock must have been hard. I can't see any other explanation of this. I didn't really pay that much attention at his base, thinking it's gonna be, well, you know, alright, just like always. So yeah, other than that, let me say again that it was a really nice job from Simki. He didn't have a lot to say in the fight because the bottom team played very bad, but in the spam department he really went. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah. Nice kills from Regis. Maybe let's take a look at. Yeah, horses from Fu and Regis. So the top had a pretty nice advantage of horses, it seems. Aaron was not that much of a difference between players, although you can see Simke on the top are along with Esman. Yeah, like magnificent game from Simke. Pretty nice lock, but let's put the credit where it's due. And the leather jackets amount goes to Regis, although Simke is the second. Nice from S and Blackie as well. Okay, so this is probably goodbye from me, although they're going for new. So yeah, that's it for me. Sorry, only one stream today.
Hey, wake up.
So So yeah, thanks for watching
Hey,
this with
wake
me.
up.
Yeah, okay. No, four. It's one is enough for me today. Sorry. Uh, so yeah. So that's it. And yeah, I guess see you next time. Bye bye.